Hello everyone, welcome back to Fitness Nutrition and Soul channel, and this is your friend Robin. In the previous videos we talked about the macronutrients, which were protein, fat and carbs, but in this videos or in the coming videos we're going to talk about the micronutrients. So today I have chosen the topic vitamin D. So in this video we're going to learn about what are the functions of the vitamin D, the symptoms of the deficiency of the vitamin D, and what are the sources of the vitamin D. So let's start. So the very first one is what are the functions of the vitamin D. So you need the vitamin D because it enhances the absorption of the calcium and the phosphorus in the body. So it's really required for the bone health. The second one is you need it for your certain hormones, especially your testosterone hormone. You need it for the muscle strength. Now recently they have found that the vitamin D plays a more important role for your immune system than even the vitamin C. So especially if you're falling really sick, the vitamin D plays a very important role. And so vitamin D actually plays a very important role in the body. And also according to one research that 70 to 100% people in India are deficient of the vitamin D, and not many people are even aware of the symptoms of the vitamin D deficiency. So what are the symptoms of the vitamin D deficiency? So the very first one is that it affects your sleep. So your sleep quality would not be really good. Second thing, your immune system will be suppressed. You will be more prone to the illnesses or diseases. Third thing would be you on a higher risk of getting the osteoporosis or the weaker bones. And then your fourth thing would be that you might feel tired or chronic fatigue. That you don't feel like to do anything, especially if you're trying to build the muscle mass and you're very deficient of the vitamin D. Your body will struggle in making the muscle mass. Another one is the rickets syndrome. So if a pregnant woman is severe deficient of the vitamin D, the child is got a very high chance of getting the rickets syndrome, in which the bones are like a deformed. They're not straight, they're like deformed, especially around the feet or around the legs. And it's a preventable. So vitamin D, so the pregnant women should make sure that they should get the vitamin D level check in the blood. That's my dog, he's just ignoring me. And so vitamin D plays a very, very important role in the body, and so if you're really deficient, you're gonna feel chronic fatigue and tired and lack of sleep. And once you have a lack of sleep, your chances of, once you have deficiency of the vitamin D, it can also impact on the other hormones as well. So for example, as I said before, that the vitamin D can affect your sleep. Once your sleep has been affected, then your next day your chances of the cortisol level goes high, which is a stress hormone, can go high. Your testosterone level will drop down or can drop down. And once your ratio of the cortisol and the testosterone goes out of the balance, then it also affects on the insulin resistant and the weight gain. So vitamin D does play an important role. So how much do we need? So we need, if you're under 30, we need around 5 micrograms per day. If you're somewhere around 32, 70, you need around 10. And if you are above 70, then you need around 15. Here is the catch thing, guys. So the person who is older needs the most compared to the person who is 20 years old, compared to the person who is 70 years old. A 70-year-old need nearly 3 times more. And how many people are not even aware of it? And make sure you get the vitamin D level checked, and if they're deficient of it, put them on the supplements or ask them to spend some more time outside. So how we get the vitamin D? So the vitamin D, the main thing we can get it is from the sunlight, thanks to the nature. As they said, the liver actually processes it from the cholesterol with the help of the vitamin D. So as long as you're spending 20 minutes outside, that should be sufficient enough. The other thing, you can take it from some of the foods such as mushrooms, eggs, fish or seafood, and some fortified milk or cereals, and the supplements. And so how much supplement you need? Anything around 1000 IU to 2000 IU of vitamin D is sufficient enough. However, if you're taking the supplements, make sure after 3 months you get your blood test, because too much vitamin D can increase the absorption of calcium in the blood, which can actually harden the arteries. So you got to make sure that you're not taking too much of vitamin D from the supplementation. Don't worry about it from the sun or from the food sources, but if you're taking the supplements, just make sure that you get the regular blood test after 3 to 6 months, just to make sure you're on a good side. And here I would like to also recommend one thing, guys, that if it is possible for everyone out there, after around 3 to 6 months, make sure you get the blood test checked, which includes your liver test, your kidney test, your blood sugar level, your cholesterol level, your vitamin D, the whole blood lipids, just to make sure that everything is good inside you. So because if you actually become aware before something goes wrong, it's easy to fix it. So as I said in my previous video, my cholesterol was 7.1. I worked with my diet in my lifestyle, and now it dropped to 4. So it's just a typical example that if I could not have got my blood test done, and I was gonna have maybe later on the chances of the heart diseases. And the major thing which I've found now after changing my lifestyle is that my energy level compared to what it was a year before is nearly 10 times more. I'm working more, I'm studying, and I'm making the videos, but my energy level as compared to the past is like 5 to 10 times more. And it's only happened because I've changed my diet around and everything. So fortunately now is working, like I'm eating the right amount of the calories. Before that so in the past I was either taking too much or I was taking too less. So I've been like, overfed or underfed. So I wasn't taking the right amount of the calories. But this time I think I've worked it out. I'm taking the right amount of the calories. Of course, I can still improve it. But at least now for the energy level wise, that this diet is working for me. So that's it, guys. Make sure you think about the vitamin D, as it plays a very important role. And if you have any question, put it in a comment. And last thing, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do it now, and I will keep uploading the video with more macronutrients. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching my video.